You thought you remembered the Boswell family? The laughter, the love, the heartwarming chaos? Well, prepare to have your childhood shattered. In this shocking exposé, we dive headfirst into the tragic reality of the Breadcast. Once beloved icons of British television, their faces now tell a tale of time's relentless cruelty. Get ready to be horrified as we reveal the devastating effects of aging on these once-cherished stars. But don't worry, we'll also sprinkle in a little nostalgia to soften the blow. Jean Bott as Nellie Boswell. Nellie Boswell, the undisputed matriarch of the working-class Boswell clan in the cherished British comedy series Bread, was a force to be reckoned with. Portrayed with inimitable wit and affection by Jean Bott, Nellie navigated the trials of a wayward spouse and a brood of mischievous children with unwavering fortitude. Her rapid retorts and acerbic wit solidified her comedic prowess. Bott, born Jean Dance on the 6th of March, 1932, in Bebington, Cheshire, was the daughter of pianist Edna May Teddy Dance. She honed her craft at Wirral Grammar School for Girls, initiating her theatrical journey there before embarking on tours across the United Kingdom and gracing numerous West End theaters, including the Royal National Theatre and Bristol Old Vic. From 1962 to 2018, Bott's career flourished, predominantly in television. She featured in guest roles in Softly, Softly, 1971, Some Mothers Do Avum, 1978, Grange Hill, 1978, Last of the Summer Wine, 1978, Boys from the Black Stuff, 1982, Scully, 1984, and Juliet Bravo in the mid-1980s. In The Brighton Bells, a British adaptation of the American favorite The Golden Girls, Bott portrayed Josephine, akin to Sophia Petrillo, immortalized by Estelle Getty. Beyond the screen, Bott graced the stage with Jeremy Irons in Embers, 2006, at the Duke of York's Theatre, London. Her film credits include Mothers and Daughters, 2004, and Chris Sheppard's acclaimed short Bad Night for the Blues, 2010. Bott's first marriage to William Bott concluded in divorce, after which she wedded the renowned American-British conductor and composer Carl Davis on December 28, 1970. Their union bore two daughters, Hannah, born 1972, and Jessie, born 1974, both accomplished filmmakers. Bott and Davis collaborated as executive producers on Hannah's film The Understudy, even appearing as a married couple. Sadly, Davis preceded Bott in death by mere weeks, passing away on August 3, 2023. Confronting vascular dementia and Alzheimer's disease in her later years, Bott resided at Denville Hall, a haven for actors and entertainment professionals in Northwood, London. On September 12, 2023, at the age of 91, Jean Bott succumbed to complications from dementia. Jonathan Morris as Adrien Boswell. Adrien Boswell is undoubtedly a character in the British television comedy series Bread, which aired from 1986 to 1991. Portrayed by Jonathan Morris, Adrien is often perceived as the family outcast. He harbors dreams of becoming a poet and frequently recites his own verses, to the amusement or irritation of his relatives. In contrast to his more boisterous siblings, Adrien is often seen as sensitive and thoughtful. Despite his poetic inclinations, Adrien frequently finds himself in comical situations, enhancing the show's humorous appeal. Jonathan Morris's professional acting journey began with the lead role in Old King Cole at the Old Vic Theatre, Bristol, in 1979, sharing the stage with Sir Daniel Day-Lewis. His breakthrough came in 1983 with the television miniseries Beau Geste. His first major comedic role was in the 1981 series That Beryl Marston, and he made his narration debut in 1984 with Jackanory. His cinematic debut was in the 1984 film Torn Allegiance. Following his theatrical start with Daniel Day-Lewis, Morris appeared in the 1981 Chichester Festival Theater production of The Cherry Orchard. His film career began in 1981 with Scream Time, followed by Torn Allegiance in 1984. He later took on roles in Vampire Journals, 1997, and Subspecies 4, Bloodstorm, 1998. Morris starred in the 2000 film adaptation of the musical The Fantastics, directed by Michael Ritchie and featuring Joel Grey. He played El Gallo alongside Joey McIntyre and Jean Louisa Kelly. Morris made his debut at the Children's Royal Variety Performance in 1989, joined by Princess Margaret and Kylie Minogue. He returned in 1990 with Sir Cliff Richard. In 1986, he performed in the musical La Cage aux Folles at the London Palladium, attended by Princess Anne. As part of the Bread cast, he appeared before the Queen Mother at the 1988 Royal Variety Performance. He rejoined the La Cage aux Folles cast for the Olivier Awards in 1987 and performed for the Queen Mother at a 1990 birthday gala alongside Dame Vera Lynn, Placido Domingo, and Sir John Gielgud. Kenneth Waller as Granddad. Granddad, portrayed by the esteemed Kenneth Waller, now departed, holds a special place in the series Bread. The character is often depicted as a curmudgeonly traditional gentleman with a sharp tongue and an even sharper wit. Beneath his rough facade, he harbors a soft spot for his family, frequently offering words of wisdom, albeit delivered with a blunt edge. The timing of Granddad's comedic antics is impeccable. His perpetual grumbling about the weather, the quality of modern bread, and just about everything else has become a signature element of the show. Yet, beneath it all, he is a kind-hearted soul, devoted to his family. Granddad's advice, though sometimes unconventional in delivery, is always worth heeding. Kenneth Waller entered this world on November 5, 1927, in Lower Houses, Huddersfield, Yorkshire. In search of opportunity during the Depression, his family relocated to Hythe, Hampshire, in the picturesque New Forest in 1931. They resided there when World War II broke out. In 1940, when Waller was 16, they returned to their roots in Huddersfield, where he worked as a wage clerk until he was enlisted for national service. Waller's foray into acting began with local repertory theater at the Oxford Playhouse, which inspired him to pursue his passion in London. There, he graced the West End stage for the first time in Julian Slade and Dorothy Reynolds's musical Free as Air in 1957. He went on to join the original cast of Give a Dog a Bone in 1964, and subsequently assumed various roles in London productions such as Salad Days and Anne of Green Gables the Musical. Waller also maintained a connection with the open-air theater in Regent's Park, always eager to venture beyond to places like Rome, India, and Scandinavia for work. The year 1986 marked a turning point for Waller as he rose to prominence as Granddad in Carla Lane's Liverpool-based sitcom, Bread. His catchphrase, "Where's my tea?" resonated with viewers nationwide. Even amid his television success, Waller remained committed to the theater, touring alongside Barbara Windsor in Joe Orton's darkly comedic play, Entertaining Mr. Sloane, and gracing the stage at the Manchester Opera House in a musical adaptation of Beauty and the Beast in 1998. Despite achieving household name status, Waller never forgot his Yorkshire roots, cherishing his accent and the friendships he cultivated within the Huddersfield Choral Society. Kenneth Waller passed away on January 28, 2000, in London at the age of 72, leaving behind a legacy of entertainment and a fond remembrance of his unmatched portrayal of Granddad. Giles Watling as Oswald. Giles Watling, the talented actor who portrayed Oswald in the beloved series Bread, was born on February 18, 1953, in the vibrant city of London, specifically in Chingford. He inherited his love for the arts from his parents, Patricia Hicks and Jack Watling, who were both actors themselves. Watling's educational journey began at the prestigious Forest School in Walthamstow, where he was privately educated. Over the years, he has become a familiar face on British television and an esteemed figure in the world of theatre. While he has had numerous notable roles, his portrayal of the Vicar Oswald in Carla Lane's series Bread remains one of his most memorable performances. In 2013, he took on the role of Bob in the UK tour of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, bringing his talent to stages across the nation. Demonstrating his commitment to his craft and his community, Watling served on the board of directors for the Royal Theatrical Fund, a charitable organization dedicated to supporting individuals who have dedicated their lives to the theatrical arts. Not only has Watling made his mark in the entertainment industry, but he has also ventured into the world of politics. He served as a Conservative councillor for Frinton Ward on Tendring District Council until 2016, having first been elected in the 2007 United Kingdom local elections. In 2014, he was shortlisted in the Conservatives' Clacton Open primary and went on to become the party's candidate for the Clacton by-election, a decision that was finalized in a public meeting. Although he came in second in the by-election, his dedication to his political aspirations remained unwavering. Watling continued to pursue political office, and in the 2015 general election, he once again contested Clacton as the Conservative candidate. While he fell short of victory, he did not let it deter him. His perseverance paid off in the snap 2017 general election, where he emerged victorious, becoming the MP for Clacton with an impressive 61.2% of the vote and a substantial majority. He successfully defended his seat in the 2019 general election, increasing his vote share to 72.3% and further solidifying his position with an increased majority. However, Watling also found himself in the midst of controversy. In November 2020, he was among a group of Conservative parliamentarians who signed a letter to the Daily Telegraph, accusing the National Trust of being influenced by what they termed cultural Marxist dogma, colloquially referred to as the woke agenda. This stance sparked debates and discussions across the nation. Unfortunately, in the 2024 general election, Watling lost his seat to Reform UK candidate and leader Nigel Farage. Victor Maguire as Jack Boswell. Jack Boswell stands as a pivotal character within the British sitcom landscape, specifically in the series Bread. Victor Maguire masterfully portrays Jack, one of 4 sons being raised by their formidable mother, Nellie. What sets Jack apart from his brothers is his level-headedness and sensibility, serving as a grounding force amidst the chaos and humor inherent to the Boswell family dynamics. Beyond his role in Bread, Maguire's versatility as an actor is showcased through his appearances in various films and television shows. He takes on the part of Gary, one of 2 thieves, in Guy Ritchie's acclaimed film Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Maguire also steps into the shoes of Deputy Chief Constable Naden in Mike Leigh's historical drama, Peterloo. His television credits include shows such as Dalziel and Pasco, Casualty, and 2.4 Children. He graced the West End stage in the musical Chicago and portrayed Lazar Wolfe in the beloved musical Fiddler on the Roof at the Savoy Theatre. He returned to the theatrical production of Chicago, this time playing the role of Amos Hart at the Cambridge Theatre in London. In 2012, Maguire took on the character of peasant Mark Webber in 2 episodes of the historical drama World Without End. The following year, he appeared in the 1st and 3rd episodes of the 15th series of Heartbeat, titled A Fresh Start and Miller's Tale, portraying the character Brian Parker. Haribo Star Mix featured Maguire as a policeman in their advertisement campaign in 2020. Demonstrating his range once more, he portrayed a pessimistic hypochondriac customer, Mr. Mulholland, in the ITV sitcom Kate and Koji, which aired in the same year. Maguire's popularity continued to grow, and in March 2021, He starred in a unique safety advertisement for Highways England, complete with a parody song Go Left, a twist on the classic Go West by the Pet Shop Boys. The advertisement left a lasting impression, with flies on a car windscreen singing the catchy tune. In 2022, Maguire reprised his beloved role as Mr. Mulholland in the second series of Kate and Koji, further endearing himself to audiences. Ronald Forfar as Freddie Boswell. Freddie Boswell, portrayed by the lamented Ronald Forfar, epitomizes the sitcom Dad. He weds the indomitable Nellie Boswell and sires their quartet of sons. Freddie's depiction often leans towards haplessness and irresponsibility. His endeavors to break free from the constraints of home life consistently devolve into farcical capers. The on-again, off-again liaison with his paramour, Lilo Lil, serves as a perpetual wellspring of contention and levity within the show. Ronald Forfar entered the world in January 1939 in Liverpool, Merseyside, England, UK, and was schooled at Liverpool Collegiate. He dedicated 7 years of service to the Royal Navy prior to commencing his studies at RADA from 1965 to 1967. Forfars' talent shone in his portrayal of tragedy in Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead in 1966. His resume boasts roles such as a tax inspector, Costello II in Alan Bleasdale's The Muscle Market, a precursor to Boys from the Black Stuff, and the soothsayer in Herbert Wise's BBC television adaptation of Julius Caesar. He immersed himself in Shakespearean characters, such as Bates in Henry V and First Officer in the great Laurence Olivier's King Lear. Forfar's versatility was evident in his appearances in productions like The Sweeney, Tutti Frutti, Chucklevision, where he portrayed Professor Frimley, The New Avengers, and Graham Chapman's Yellowbeard. He had 3 brothers, 2 of whom passed away before him. In 2018, Forfar embarked on his final creative journey with the short film The All-Nighter, authored and helmed by Lee Phillips. The project featured Erkan Mustafa and Martin Hancock. Ronald Forfar left his indelible mark on the world of entertainment before passing away peacefully on September 28, 2020, at 81 years of age. Eileen Pollock as Lilo Lil. Lilo Lil, a character etched in the memory of viewers of the British sitcom Bread, was portrayed by the talented Eileen Pollock. As Freddie Boswell's mistress, she spiced up the series with her comedic flair and glamorous persona, standing in stark contrast to the humble Nellie Boswell. The tension stemming from her relationship with Freddie added a layer of conflict within the Boswell household. Eileen Pollock, a Belfast native, studied languages at the esteemed Queen's University Belfast. Prior to her acting career, she worked as a technical translator in London, laying the foundation for her versatile talent. Her first theatrical endeavor was at the Bush Theatre in London, where she served as ASM. Pollock's impressive resume includes appearances in productions such as Easter 2016 from the Play for Tomorrow series, 1982, After You've Gone, 1984, Far and Away, 1992, and Wild About Harry in 2000. She showcased her versatility by taking on the role of Molly, the landlady in Far and Away, alongside Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, under the direction of Ron Howard. Her film career extended to the screen adaptation of Frank McCourt's renowned book, Angela's Ashes. In 2010, Pollock portrayed Miss Kessler in Reg Travis's Psychosis, and in 2016, she delivered a heartfelt performance as the mother of a child with Down syndrome in Duncan Pavling's My Feral Heart. Eileen Pollock's stage credits are equally impressive, including roles in renowned plays such as The Government Inspector, Women on the Verge of HRT by Marie Jones, and Brian Friel's translations of Three Sisters and Dancing at Lugnasa. In 2016, she graced the stage at the Print Room, embodying Bridget in Peter Gill's As Good a Time as Any an all-women play. A testament to her versatility, Pollock performed a one-woman show, Now I'm 60, at the Liverpool Academy of Art Actors Studio in 2007. In 2010, she showcased her directorial skills and stole the scene in The Irish Wake of Paddy McGrath at the Lion and Unicorn Theatre in London. Fulfilling a childhood ambition, Pollock played the Wicked Witch in the pantomime Jack and the Beanstalk in Middlesbrough in 2004, relishing the opportunity to make children want to cry and scream. In her own words, she described the role as a wonderful battle of wits. She also appeared on The Justin Lee Collins Show in 2009, captivating audiences with her undeniable charm. Brian Murray as Shifty Boswell. The cunning and mischievous Shifty Boswell, brought to life by Brian Murray, is a familiar face in the beloved British sitcom Bread. True to his name, Shifty is always cooking up some dubious schemes and embarking on shady dealings. As a cousin of the Boswell clan, his presence inevitably spices up the show with a delightful blend of chaos and laughter. Despite his less-than-scrupulous reputation, his irresistible charm and sharp wit often win the hearts of viewers. Murray, a seasoned stage performer, launched his career at Dublin's prestigious Abbey Theatre, where he graced over 50 productions as a member of the Abbey Company. He then went on to join esteemed troupes like the Royal National Theatre and the Royal Shakespeare Company, leaving his mark on numerous West End shows. The Gate Theatre in Dublin has also welcomed him back on multiple occasions, including a 2013 appearance in My Cousin Rachel, adapted for the stage by Joseph O'Connor. Murray showcased his versatility at the 2010 Dublin Fringe Festival, earning acclaim for his performance in Medea at the Samuel Beckett Theatre. Demonstrating his creative prowess beyond acting, Murray co-created and co-developed the ITV series Perfect Scoundrels, which enjoyed a 3-year run. He has also co-written 2 musicals that were brought to life at renowned venues. A Happy-Go-Likeable Man, inspired by Molière at the Abbey Theatre, and Thieves' Carnival, based on Aneuilth, with the Irish Theatre Company Dublin. Most recently, Murray participated in the One City, One Book celebration, Bread and Roses, Strumpet City Revisited, where he read excerpts from the book accompanied by the RIAAM Orchestra performing the TV series theme music, conducted by Pro Inzia's O'Duin at Dublin Castle, Gilly Coman as Eileen Boswell. The captivating Eileen Boswell, a pivotal character in the British sitcom Bread, undergoes a transformative journey throughout the series. Initially portrayed by the talented Gilly Coman and later by Melanie Hill, Eileen stands out as a member of the Boswell family with aspirations beyond her working-class upbringing. As the series progresses, we witness Eileen evolve from a young woman coming of age within the confines of her family dynamics to a married woman embracing new challenges. A significant turning point in Evelyn's story arc is her marriage to Oswald Carter, a Protestant vicar, which causes quite a stir and earns the disapproval of her mother, Nellie. Beyond Bread, Coman left her mark on a range of television shows, including Scully, Coronation Street, Brookside, A Touch of Frost, Spring Hill, Emmerdale Farm, and the BBC sitcom Open All Hours. She showcased her versatility in Inspector Morse, with her portrayal of Holly Trevors in the episode The Day of the Devil, and as Marigold Lockton in the TV adaptation of Gilly Cooper's novel, The Man Who Made Husbands Jealous. Sadly, Gilly Coman passed away from a suspected heart attack on July 13, 2010, at the age of 54. She had been managing a heart condition, and her untimely death occurred just a fortnight before she was due for a pacemaker operation. Peter Howitt as Joey Boswell. Joey Boswell, the heartthrob of the Boswell clan in the cherished British sitcom Bread, is an endearing character. With his rugged good looks and laid-back demeanor, he embodies the quintessential boy next door, adored by the women, yet firmly rooted in his family bonds. Initially portrayed by the talented Peter Howitt, the role later transitioned to Graham Bickley, both leaving their mark on the character. Marking his prominence in the industry, Howitt was born on May 5, 1957, carrying the legacy of his father, Frank Howitt, a renowned Fleet Street journalist. Frank made headlines in 1963 when he exposed the scandalous affair between call girl Christine Keeler and a high-ranking government minister, rocking the nation. Growing up in Eltham, London, and Bromley, Kent, Howitt attended school in New Eltham and later at Culf's Grammar School in Lee, South London. His acting journey began with the Priory Players Amateur Dramatics Group in Eltham, paving the way for his future success. A brief stint at Paisley Grammar School in Paisley, Scotland in 1970 led Howitt to pursue his passion further, and he eventually enrolled at the Drama Studio London in 1976. His breakthrough TV role arrived in the 1984 to 1985 series of Yorkshire Television's long-standing program, How We Used to Live, where he shared the screen with the esteemed Sue Jenkins of Brookside fame. Demonstrating his versatility, Howitt ventured into writing and directing, making his debut with the film Sliding Doors in 1998. From there on, he built an impressive directing portfolio, taking on projects like Antitrust, 2001, Johnny English, 2003, Laws of Attraction, 2004, and Dangerous Parking, 2008. Dangerous Parking held a special significance as he adapted the novel himself, producing, directing, and even starring in the lead role. Away from the limelight, Howitt treasures his family with his children, Luke, born 1990, and Amy, born 2008, and currently resides in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Graham Bickley as Joey Boswell. Graham Bickley, the talented actor who portrayed Joey Boswell in the series, hails from a Welsh family based in Liverpool, England. His parents dedicated their lives to education, with his father serving as a primary school deputy headmaster and his mother teaching students with special needs. Bickley's older sister, Susan, pursued a career in opera, lending her magnificent voice to the English National Opera and the Welsh National Opera. Bickley's own journey in the performing arts began in 1981 with his debut in the West End theater production of They're Playing Our Song the following year. He continued to grace West End stages in musicals such as Jukebox and Metropolis in 1989. His talent didn't go unnoticed, and he soon landed roles in productions like Which Witch, 1992, Maddie, 1997, and The Pajama Game, earning him a nomination for Best Actor in Toronto. Bickley's impressive resume includes appearances in renowned musicals such as Les Miserables, Miss Saigon, and Sunset Boulevard, where he shared the stage with the incredible Petula Clark. His performance as Tate in the 2003 revival of Ragtime garnered him nominations for the prestigious Laurence Olivier Award and the Watson Stage Award for Best Actor. The year 2007 found Bickley enchanting audiences in concert engagements, including Good Thing Going, a tribute to the legendary Stephen Sondheim at Cadogan Hall. He also performed in the Best of Broadway concerts at the Royal Albert Hall, accompanied by the magnificent Royal Philharmonic Orchestra. He lent his voice to gala concerts celebrating Rodgers and Hammerstein, and joined the iconic Barbara Cook for her 80th birthday concert at the London Coliseum. Demonstrating his commitment to the theater community, Bickley serves as a director of the historic Theatre Royal Drury Lane Theatrical Fund, established in 1766. On a personal note, Bickley has been happily married to the wonderful playwright Peggy Riley since the year 2000. Deborah Grant as Leonora Campbell. Deborah Grant, a seasoned actress, is renowned for her portrayal of Leonora Campbell. From 1981 to 1991, she captivated audiences as Deborah Bergerac in the iconic BBC detective series Bergerac. Since 2007, she has brought laughter as Wendy Adams, the endearing matriarch in the popular sitcom Not Going Out. Hailing from Perivale, Grant honed her craft at the prestigious Central School of Speech and Drama, gracing both the Bristol Old Vic stage and the West End with her talent. Her career is a testament to her versatility, spanning television, theater, and film. A woman of remarkable achievements, Grant has been married twice. Her first union with the esteemed actor and baronet, Jeremy Child, in 1971, bestowed upon her the title of Lady Child and blessed her with a daughter. Following her divorce, she found love again with actor Gregory Floy, with whom she shares another daughter. Melanie Hill as Adrien Boswell. Adrien Boswell is a central figure in the beloved British comedy series Bread. Initially portrayed by Gilly Coman from 1986 to 1988, the role was later assumed by Melanie Hill from 1989 to 1991. As the eldest Boswell offspring, Adrien is often the voice of reason amidst the family's comedic chaos. Her character undergoes significant growth and development throughout the show's duration. Hill, a talented actress, honed her craft at Monkwearmouth School before embarking on a distinguished career. Renowned for her roles in series such as The Bill, Auf Wiedersehen, Pet, Hot Money, Juliet Bravo, Emmerdale, and Cape Wrath, Hill's versatility is undeniable. Her introduction as a potential love interest for Roy Cropper in Coronation Street was met with both anticipation and trepidation due to the nation's affection for Roy's late wife, Hayley. Hill's impressive resume extends to the third series of The Syndicate, and most recently, the BBC medical drama Casualty, where she portrays the formidable Siobhan Mackenzie. Hailing from Brighton but raised in Sunderland, Hill's personal life mirrors her professional success. Married to fellow actor Sean Bean from 1990 to 1997, they share two daughters. A subsequent marriage to writer and producer Jimmy Daly in 2017 marked a new chapter in her life. Beyond her acting career, Hill is a devoted supporter of Sunderland AFC Peter Byrne as Derek. Derek, a pivotal figure in the beloved comedy series Bread, was masterfully portrayed by the esteemed actor Peter Byrne. As a cherished friend and neighbor of the Boswell family, Derek enriched the show with his complex and humorous character. Renowned for his sharp wit, he served as a counterbalance to the family's exuberant nature, offering a grounded and sensible perspective. Hailing from a musical family, Byrne's journey into the spotlight began with a solid foundation in education and acting training. His breakthrough came with the iconic role of Andy Crawford in the enduring BBC series Dixon of Dock Green, where he captivated audiences for 2 decades. Beyond television, Byrne's talent shone on the stage and in film, with notable performances in productions such as Boeing Boeing, Reach for the Sky, and numerous pantomimes. Despite the revival of Dixon of Dock Green for BBC Radio 4, Byrne's absence was keenly felt. A staunch defender of the series, he expressed his belief in its underrated brilliance. A devoted husband to Renee Helene, Byrne's life was marked by a remarkable career and a legacy that continues to resonate. He passed away peacefully in 2018 at the age of 90. Nick Conway as Billy Boswell. Billy Boswell was a comedic force in the beloved sitcom Bread. Portrayed by the talented Nick Conway, he was the middle child of the boisterous Boswell family, renowned for his loud and often immature demeanor. His character was a constant source of amusement and exasperation for his family and viewers alike. Billy's storylines were a tapestry of humorous misadventures, from his pursuit of romantic conquests to his outlandish get-rich-quick schemes. Despite his shortcomings, his undeniable charm made him a beloved character. Conway's career extends beyond Bread, encompassing roles in productions such as Starting Out, Thank You, Mrs. Clinkscales, When Saturday Comes, and Coronation Street. A versatile performer, he has graced both the stage and screen, currently running a successful theater school while also pursuing a career as a DJ and teacher. His most recent television appearance was a 2010 stint on Coronation Street. Let's face it, The passage of time hasn't been gentle with our cherished Boswell clan. But who are we to criticize? Aging is inevitable. If you relished this nostalgic journey, please show your appreciation by hitting that like button, subscribing for more retro delights, and sharing your favorite bread memory in the comments. And remember, laughter truly is the best medicine, even if it comes at the expense of our beloved on-screen family. Enjoy.